Here's another great investment story that I want to share with you coming out of Africa. And this one is published by CNBCAfrica.com this past Friday. Investing in Africa's agriculture is the next best thing. Uh, Coming from all the stories about rising Africa and the great changes and development that are taking place there, the author Tende Dube is contending that agriculture is the best bet right now in Africa. The world has always known that Africa was full of minerals and precious stones, but only recently has it been called to our attention the fact that 60% of the world's arable, farmable uh, land that can produce crops, 60% of it is on the continent of Africa. Duncan Vink, the joint managing director of UFF Agri Asset Management, states that 39 billion hectares of agricultural land in Africa is physically suitable for irrigation. There's a lot of other wide segments of Africa that are being farmed today and it's receiving enough rain. But this is land that right now they're not producing crops, but is irrigatable. Only 7% of this is currently being irrigated. If we take North Africa out of the picture, Sub-Saharan Africa, only 3.7% of its land that is able to be irrigated is in fact being irrigated today. Fink states that, in essence, we don't have much of a choice but to invest in Africa. A 70% increase in agricultural production is needed to feed the more than 9 billion people expected worldwide in 2050. 25% of this 9 billion people will be living on the continent of Africa. So as the demand for food soars on a global scale, the greatest opportunity for profits in agriculture is in Africa. What type of investments, you might ask? Seed hybridization, fertilizers, logistics, roads and other infrastructure, technology, crop insurance, and of course, processing. The entire agriculture ecosystem in Africa is full of opportunities for investment.